When it comes to most narcissists, you often find that everything is one big competition to them, usually down to the fact of their envy, the fact that they are envious of others and believe that others are envious of them. So they're always looking to outdo people, they're always looking to outsmart people, they're always looking to put people down, to pull themselves up. So this video is going to be about communication with a competitive narcissist. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with in your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. When it comes to a narcissist, it often seems that whatever you've achieved within your life, whatever you've worked for, whatever you've got, whatever you've had, wherever you've been, a narcissist has always achieved more. They've always had better. They've always been somewhere better. They've always stayed somewhere better. It's always a big competition for them to outdo you or outdo those around you. If a neighbour goes on holiday, it will not be as good as wherever that narcissist went. If a friend gets a new job, it'll not be as good as a job that a narcissist has had, or there'll be some reason of why they sucked up to get the new job and the narcissist has been overlooked in some way. They will pull on that woe is me. When you've done something, you can go out and you can simply pass your driving test. And a narcissist, even though they might actually already be driving, they're going to be envious of this because they don't want to see other people's growing independence, because other people's growing independence means that they are no longer dependent on the narcissist, which brings up those fears of abandonment from within the narcissist. So they have to find a way to crush the person's self-esteem, crush the person's confidence, bring the other person down so that the narcissist can feel better about themselves. Often why narcissistic people will come at you with, do you really think you should do that? Do you really think you're capable of that? They will keep you that busy that you can't live your life on your terms because you're too busy living life on their terms. They destroy your confidence, they destroy your self-esteem so that you don't feel like you're good enough to go and do that course, to go and get that job, to live life independently. Because once you're living life independently, a narcissist feels like they've lost control over you. And it also works when you've been through something traumatic within your life, or you've lost a loved one. You can't communicate and have a conversation with them about how you feel because they're always going to turn it around onto how they feel. They are always going to have suffered far worse than you have, or been through far worse than you have. In the current pandemic, there is people losing loved ones, losing homes, losing jobs. There is a lot of loss in the current pandemic, and we've got to find the things to be grateful for to see us through this. You can get a retired narcissist that lived through recessions, and they'll not empathise with what people are going through currently. They'll have their pensions coming in, their money coming in, they'll be doing okay, but they'll not empathise with what their own children are going through. They'll not empathise with what complete strangers are going through. They'll just go straight for, oh, it's nothing compared to when I lived through the recession. Oh, it's nothing compared to when the interest rates went sky high. Oh, it's nothing. They've always got to have either far better or they've always been through far worse, because they want to take any attention and bring it back onto themselves. And the thing is, people going through life currently, most often, unless they're narcissistic, aren't seeking for attention. They're seeking to help others. They're seeking to support each other. They're seeking to communicate with people. And people can gain connections by talking through each other's pain. They can bring up something they've been through, and the other person brings up some, oh yes, I felt like that. But they are validating each other's feelings, hopefully to move past it. But while they are discussing each other's pain, they are validating each other's feelings. With a narcissist, they want to invalidate the pain that somebody is going through, to validate the pain that the narcissist went through 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. They are that self-entitled hypocrite where they can bring up the past if it benefits them, but you can't bring up the past if it doesn't benefit the narcissist. When it comes to narcissistic people, whatever you achieve, they will always have a claim to do one better. Whatever problem you're going through, whatever pain you are in, whatever loss you have suffered, they will always find something where they've been dealt a blow that is far worse. They don't want to connect with you. They want to exploit you. They want to drag you down, or they want you to feel guilty for having normal emotions to what's happening in current times by bringing up their past. People can go through difficult times in life. Narcissists have that lack of empathy. They are self-absorbed. They are selfish people. So people can go through difficult times and they can relate with other people going through difficult times, offer advice, offer support, help each other out. A narcissist isn't looking to do this. A narcissist is looking to bring people down. They're looking to discredit your feelings. They're looking to they're kind of saying in one way, don't be so ungrateful. Your problems aren't that bad. What are you sulking about? Because I went through far worse than what you're going through currently, because they're not interested. They lack the interest in what you're going through. They're only ever interested in what they've been through. Again, people can, when they're going through situations in life, people can get hung up on what is happening to them in that current moment, which is normal and happens to many people. People can discuss each other's problems. People can go to someone and say, oh, this has happened to me. And the other person can say, oh yes, that happened to me. I felt like this. Yes, I felt like this. I tried this. Oh, I'll try that. And they're bringing up the experience to try and help the other person out. A narcissist usually brings up their experience to invalidate the experience that the other person is going through at that current moment in time. A narcissist is never looking to help another person out unless it meets a need of their own. They're always looking to hinder other people to meet the narcissist's need of their own. I shall add in the video description the video on the neglectful narcissist and the stubborn narcissist, and why a narcissist would rather impress a stranger than care for their own family. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there, create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.